And today we're making some guacamole and low-carb burritos. Guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us today.
Thank you. We'll let you go ahead and get started with the guacamole, Jim. And as you do that, why don't you explain to everybody the connection with the maloofs?
Well, this is the fresh guacamole we're making here. This is a family recipe that's originated. Oh, this recipe is probably over 100 years old. These are from my grandmother, Josephine Chavez Griggs, and Joe Maloof and Gavin are from Albuquerque.
Right.
We grew up with them, and this is their favorite New Mexican food.
So you come to town and whip this up for the owners of the Kings from time to time, do you?
We have a couple booths in the Arco, and that's where Gavin's favorite place to eat. He has a Gavin Burrito, which is made of green chili and pork.
Well, he may have a burrito named after him, but we've got some salsa jars out here, Jimmy. I love this.
We made some jars. Joe insisted that we kind of commemorate this and make it more identifiable to the local crew, so we actually made a jar, put your name on it,
I love
put your
it.
picture on it.
Well, you got the crew from the morning show. You got me out there, and then you've also got Melissa and Monica and Sharon, and then you guys are going to make one for Jennifer when you get back to the shop, too. Yeah. See, she doesn't eat as much as I do, so that's...
Well, and you know, it's been great for us because we were Joe and Gavin introduced us to the market out here, and it's been great for us to be out here in the market. In fact, what you're going to make today is you're going to make the Gavin Burrito. And Gavin Burrito, it's a specialty. We actually have this at Arco Arena right now. And the Gavin Burrito, I'm going to show you what we do here. Gavin likes the chicken. He loves the chicken.
Good choice, Gavin.
And basically what we do is we put a little peppers on there. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of onions on here.
Okay.
Just layer it right over the top. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have this is a green chili sauce, and basically it's tomato, garlic, and onions and green chili already ready to go.
Got a real kick?
It's got a little kick. We actually have it in the mild, the medium, and the hot in the grocery stores here, so everybody can have their own flavor. But the flavors are already blended.
Gavin doesn't roll this himself, does he?
We'll let you roll that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a little more chicken.
You're going to put a little chicken in there?
You know, I've seen
We know it's getting close to dinner time
Well,
for you.
it is. And then I think I know this. You got to pull it over. Let's try touching it on this side.
You actually would pull that in there earlier.
Yeah. And then...
Okay, I'd like to add that these are quick, simple recipes that you can make at home. And we also know that everybody's eating real healthy nowadays.
Sure.
So what we've done is we've used the low-carb tortilla so that we can kind of keep in line with all the low-carb people that are out there. And there's another way that we can use this burrito.
You've got a pinwheel action over here, too?
This is a great recipe. What you would do is make a burrito, and we would just chill this out, and then we would slice it. Once it's chilled out, it cuts real easy, and we call them pinwheels.
And it's easy to pick up and put in your mouth.
And you can put them with a sauce on the side. So, Jim, how are you coming on the guacamole over here?
This is a very simple recipe. All we're doing is fresh avocados, fresh onion, diced onions, putting some diced tomatoes on there, a little salt, a little fresh lime juice, keep it from turning brown.
Not bad. And then just start
mixing? The most important ingredient is the El Pinto salsa. This is the same exact recipe that we use at El Pinto in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Now, what's the deal? So El Pinto makes salsa, and you make a green sauce?
And a green chili.
We actually roast all our own chili. So we did over 100 tons of chili, so we're able to keep the quality control in the product. So that's why we've been able to be selling a lot of guacamole.
He's got a knife. Watch out. You know what?
Now you and dice this together.
We were talking during the break, and Jim's got a twin brother named John, and Jimmy's got a twin brother named John. That's too coincidental. Jeez. You recommend using a knife to make that?
What we like to do is fold it. A lot of people will mash the guacamole. And two things. First of all, make this last. This is a great dish to make for your garden parties. And you want to make it last because guacamole ages real quickly. So the avocados deteriorate quickly. So
even with the lime juice?
Even with the lime juice. And we want to fold it more than we want to mash it. So what he's doing is folding it up. And it comes in.
Is this diced and folded together like that?
We'll have to get a chip. Hey, Jimmy, I cut you off because you were making the chicken one, and you started to tell us about the beef burrito, too. Is that Joe's favorite?
Yeah, Joe loves the beef burrito. Actually, Joe loves all kinds of food. He'll eat.
And he's going to be so glad you mentioned that,
that's okay.
too.
Joe's great fun. But the nice thing about Joe and Gavin is they've been eating in our restaurant for probably about 25 years now. So they've been great fans of ours in the local community.
So is this what Joe would get on his?
Joe would like this burrito right here.
He likes the bell peppers rather than the red peppers?
He likes the bell peppers. He likes to have a nice Diet Coke. He actually wants extra chili. He really goes nuts with that. So we put in a little bit extra.
Whenever we travel, that's the must. That goes wherever you go. In fact, if we go eat at Morton's, that's coming along.
You take that?
And we take both actually. You'll have to show this one,
okay,
and then we'll have more.
See, you're showing off. You folded it in on both sides. Are they messy eaters? Do they make a mess when they get up at the table at the restaurant? Do you got to, you know what? 3 busboys over there to clean it up?
And Gavin are just like you and me. I got to tell you, they're just a lot of fun to hang out with. That's the best way to put it right there.
You done with that?
That's all ready to go.
Oh, see, look at that. That is, you know, it's a nice presentation when it's folded because you see all the chunks in there.
Yeah.
That looks really nice. Excellent. And it tastes.
It's okay.
And Dan, I'll tell you, we came all the way from Albuquerque to show you our products, but lucky you, we are in all the grocery stores locally.
Is that right?
Oh, Rayleigh's, Bel Air, Nob Hill, local. And so if you get a chance, come out and try some of these products. Really easy.
Real stuff. We like that. And then you got some recipes, too, that you put on our website as well, right?
They're on your website, and we also link to elpinto.com, which is our website, and you have a lot of recipes in there, a lot of ways to use the products. So
I can't double dip.
The reason we call it the real stuff is because the way we process it, it's totally different from what our competitors do. We go ahead and roast and peel it all by hand.
Jimmy and Jim, it looks great, it tastes great. We're going to be eating well. If you'd like to eat well, just get this recipe. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Guacamole and Low-Carb Burrito, care of News 10, P.O. Box 10, 95812 is a zip and sack. Write Guacamole, Low-Carb Burrito on the outside. Or, as Jimmy just said, go to our website, news10.net. You can get them there. You can also get a link to El Pinto. Fellas, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us. Go Kings.
There you go. Shannon?
Yeah.